Hi again. I am Ina Picar, Director of Kids First Adoption Services, and this is Mary Carroll,
Hi.
social worker with Kids First. And we're doing our second cooking class. So as we mentioned before, we do work with so many women and families, and we stay in touch, and we want them to do well, and we want people to be healthy. And I love to cook, so we thought, and we love to eat, right?
I love to
We
eat
love
what
to
Ina
eat.
cooks, so.
Yep. So
Perfect pair.
Yep. So we want to make sure that we share that with you and give you some very simple tips about what you could prepare. Because again, we want to be healthy, we want to eat right, and that is the first step towards taking care of ourselves, because we usually are too busy to take care of ourselves, and we take care of everybody else. So we will start to take care of ourselves as well. So today we decided to make a sandwich. And you know what? You will think, Ina, you are weird as heck, because there are so many different ways you could do with, you could go about sandwich. You could be very creative. So sandwich starts with bread. And you know what? Please, please, please do not buy white bread which is already pre-sliced. It doesn't have any fiber, it's not good for you. You know, this is example of a great loaf of bread. It has seeds, it's outstanding. So I would do 2 pieces of bread. And you know what? Some people like open face sandwich, so go for it if that's what you prefer. Or if you're trying to cut on carbs, you could do that as well. Oops. Okay. Okay. So you could make sandwich with bread, or you could make sandwich with tortilla, and those are whole wheat tortillas, and I think they're outstanding. So this is tortilla. And you know what, if you're starting and you don't want to get whole wheat, just get whatever tortilla you like. Here it is. And I always keep in the freezer whole grain muffins. They're so convenient. I mean, you just have them in the freezer, and when you need to pull them out. Okay. So I will give you examples with different things, because there is no certain rule about the sandwich. So what I love to do is, and again, we don't have a stove here. I so wish we had a stove, but this is my perfect skillet. This is my spatula. So again, pretend I'm putting it, chuk chuk chuk, I'm putting it on the stove. I warm up my pot first, then I pour olive oil. I usually prefer olive oil versus butter. And then I put tortilla. And we need to kind of stop there, because I went ahead of time and I didn't prep. So before I do that part, I take a knife, and I like avocado. So I need another plate, but
Let me get you one.
thank you.
You're welcome.
So I get an avocado, and if you like avocado, it's outstanding. You want it to be a little bit, thank you so much. You want it to be a little bit kind of soft. So here it is. I usually get a spoon and I just scoop the whole thing out. Okay. That's my avocado. And you know what? Since we do have another, don't cut yourself, but that's another way to get it out. So that's my avocado, and I just chop it up whatever way you want. Here is my tomato. I could just do that. I cut it in slices and then I do it long, lengthwise, and I just cut them up in whatever pieces. Yep, it's a good tomato too. So I started wrong, so anyway, it's okay, doesn't matter. We'll pretend we didn't put it on the stove yet, right?
And while you're cutting, I think some people might wonder about adoption, how it works with adoptive parents. Like, how does that work? And do you just pick people
Yeah,
off the
that would
street?
be a great, because a lot of people are wondering, who are these
Yeah.
adoptive parents?
And I actually, that's sort of, I have a lot
what
of
you do.
roles at the office, but what I do is I work with the adoptive parents.
Sorry, I'm interrupting. That's my cilantro,
Oh, perfect.
and that's my spinach. And again, if you don't like cilantro, forget about it. If you
You
like
keep the-
instead something else, go for it. And I just chop it all up
You keep the stems. I don't know.
this time.
Okay.
Go ahead, sorry.
So I work with these adoptive parents, potential adoptive parents, and we look at everything to see if they are appropriate. And we have such a high standard, so we take a look at finances. They take classes. We do every background check that that is under the sun. We do interviews. I do several interviews and go to the home and spend time in the home with these families. Oh, it looks so good.
So what I did, sorry to interrupt.
Please.
So I did spinach and I did cilantro. What I like to do, and some people might think it's great. I don't have salt. Could you bring
Yeah, I love salt.
and pepper?
Okay.
Thank you. So meanwhile, I would do olive oil. I put a little bit of olive oil, and then I'll put salt and pepper. And you know what? It just gives flavor, and it's thank you very, very much. So this is pepper and a little bit of salt. And you know what? When I mix it up, it just, flavors kind of merge together.
Yeah.
And it's really, really yummy. It becomes not a just dry of avocado.
Mm-hmm.
So here is my mix. So tomato, avocado, and again, you don't have to put spinach. So let me,
Yeah, you work on that, and then I'll jump back in about adoptive
so
parents.
let's pretend that, let's start all over. Okay, here is my skillet.
Yeah.
I warmed it up first. Then I put olive oil.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Then I put, when it's sizzling, I put tortilla. And as I put tortilla, that's what we could do. We could put just vegetables,
Sure.
or we could put turkey, or we could put cheese. We could choose whatever
I'll definitely need cheese.
we want. So since you love cheese, here, oops, I have cilantro stuck to my finger. Sorry about that. So we take a slice of cheese,
Mm-hmm.
and we just put it into pieces, and just put it, and it starts melting, right? Here we are. Yep, here is our cheese. And then you know what? We just,
Yeah, add that to it. Mm-hmm.
yeah, let's just put it inside and kind of spread it around, because if you will make it too thick,
It won't close.
then it wouldn't close.
Mm-hmm.
So you did that. Can you see? And then you close it up.
We'll see.
We'll see what happens.
Oh, there you go.
And the reason I'm laughing is because Steve is taping and he was taking a little nap. That's how exciting our cooking is. So anyway, so here it is. You see, here is half. I just put it in half. And then I take spatula, and you kind of hold with your hand. Don't burn yourself, and then you just flip on another side.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? It's so delicious. It's so outstanding.
Yeah.
And you just eat it.
Mhm.
How many minutes it takes?
Yeah. It's so easy.
Nothing. And you know what? If you made a salad before or you have hard-boiled eggs, chop them up and add here.
Mhm.
If you want cannellini beans, put cannellini beans. If you have frozen spinach, Steve doesn't like cannellini beans. He made a face. So if you like frozen spinach, you could saute some onion, chop up some onion in a skillet,
Mhm.
and then add some frozen spinach, salt, pepper,
Yep.
and
You can put
spread
turkey.
it on top. You do whatever you want.
Yeah.
So here is, this is amazing bread. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna put a slice of cheese. I usually like do it in half and half. This is my turkey. It's very good turkey. So, oh, you know what? I messed up again, but you know what? There's no mess up. And this is muffaletta.
What is that?
It's really good. It's olives and hold on, Mary
This
Carol.
might be an Ina thing. I don't know
might
if
be
I
an
can
Ina
endorse
thing.
this.
Okay,
Okay.
you go for it.
It's
No.
it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but
Okay.
that might be
I guess
amusing.
you don't have to take muffaletta, but if you have leftover vegetables from yesterday dinner like I had,
Mhm.
I just did frozen beans and corn, and I always keep frozen vegetables in a freezer, and it's so easy. You warm
Me
up
too.
the skillet, you put some olive oil, you put vegetables, salt, pepper. At the end, I like to put a little bit of sesame oil.
Mhm.
So if you want to, you could put some vegetables. I won't put it because I don't know if you like green beans.
I had green beans
I
last
already
night.
scared you with muffaletta. Okay, so we could put, do you want to put this vegetables
Yeah,
on
that
top?
sounds great.
So we could put vegetables on top.
Mhm.
And again, remember, we put olive oil and salt and pepper, and it's spectacular. It really is. It's
Mhm.
delicious.
Yeah.
And here we are. Another thing you could do is, and you could put whatever sauce, if you like mustard, if you like mayonnaise, but you could do the same with this little muffins. Just defrost them a little bit, cut them in half, stick them in the toaster, and do whatever you want. I will show you one little thing my mom used to make for me. I didn't give you enough turkey, Mary Carol.
There you go.
Here you are. Okay. So what my mom did, so she would take bread, and I just made it up. So if you want to, my mom used to fry bread in butter,
Oh, yeah.
and it was outstanding. But what you could do, this bread, it has amazing crust. So what you could do, you could get rid of crust, and then you know what you could do? You chop it up in pieces, and you can, so this is the middle of the bread. You see, you chop them up into pieces, you stick them in the oven, you drizzle them with olive oil, or you saute them on a pan, and you have amazing breadcrumbs for your salad.
Yeah, like croutons. Yep.
Thank you. My English is failing.
Yeah, no,
By the
that's-
end of the day. So anyway,
It's perfect.
right? So you did that. But if you want to do, I'm sorry, we don't have a kitchen here. But if you want to do a sandwich and fry it, you could take this little thing and you could just do that. Oh, you could just
Flatten it.
flatten your bread, and you could put and make it as thin as you want. You see, it's like thin
Mhm.
bread. And you could put turkey, cheese, tomato. Again, mix tomato with olive oil, salt, and pepper ahead of time. You put that on top. You could even make, you see, bread. You put another piece of bread, and then you could just do that. You put the filling,
Oh. sure.
and you made a little dumpling there, and here you are. You put olive oil, you put it on the pan, voila,
It's genius.
done.
That's what your mom did?
No, that I just made that up. She used to fry bread
Oh,
in butter.
in
So,
butter.
that was
That's
awesome.
sweet.
So that's our sandwich, which means you could be as creative as you want with your sandwich and
Got lots of ideas.
love it.
Yeah.
I'm
inspired
sorry I
me.
interrupted you.
Yeah, we can wrap up with just finishing up what we were talking about with adoptive parents. So, yeah, they go through a whole process. It takes several months of interviews, visits to the home, background checks. We look at their finances. It's a whole process to become a
They need to have
licensed
life insurance,
life
right?
insurance. We talk about what's your
Guardianship plan.
child care plans, what do you do for fun, what matters to you, what are your values. It's not just the boxes they need to check, but we need to know that they are they have the heart and the compassion and the care to do adoptions. So yeah, sometimes people will ask me when I work with moms, they're curious on how this even comes to be. So I spend a lot of my time making sure that the families that we work with, the adoptive parents that we work with, are meet the standards that we look for because we take adoption so seriously.
Yeah, no, thank you. That's a great overview, and yeah, that's Mary Carroll's job. I don't do home study, I used to, but Mary Carroll takes care of all of that. And we do also classes, so they have to be, if a family is adopting a child who is African American, they need to have a class. Like we make them learn how to take care of the hair, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And all these different things.
Yeah, cultural understandings. We really want our families to be well-rounded and be prepared to care for, a child of any background because we want that child to feel loved and cared for by everyone around them.
One more thing I wanted to add is a lot of people ask question, what kind of adoption is there?
Mm-hmm.
And there are different types of adoption. We meet with women who prefer an open adoption, where they would like to have some visits with adoptive family and children and to know how their child is doing. We work with women who would like to move on with their life and they would like just pictures and updates. And we work with women who want completely closed adoption. And neither way is right or wrong. We strongly believe that every mother loves her child, every family loves their child, and it is hard, and everybody's doing it their own way.
Absolutely.
And we welcome that, and that's part of what we try to understand. Anyway, so that's about it. If you want us to cook something else, we have so many sandwiches. We wish you were here.
Yeah, stop by anytime and Ina will surely make you some food. And if you have any recipes that you want to see Ina make or any questions about adoption, leave a comment or call us and we'll get to it.
We'll answer.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for listening. Enjoy the sandwich.